Hello, FanCred Nation, and welcome to Spot NFL Recap. I'm your host, Paul Malamud. I am coming to you live from beautiful St. Armand Circle, Florida, right outside the Columbia restaurant. We're right near Sarasota. It's a beautiful area. Just to give you guys a brief introduction to myself, as I said, I'm Paul Malamud. I'm the AFC East Division Coordinator and Jets Team Manager for ProFootballSpot.com. We're a real up-and-coming website that covers all 32 NFL teams, as well as branching into college football with the SEC. We cover fantasy, and we also have a great draft staff as well. So basically got everything for every football need. I'm going to recap some of the more important games or some of the bigger games from this weekend, starting because I told you I'm a Jets team manager. I'm a Jets fan. Got to start off with Gang Green finally getting another win after a two-game losing streak. It was ugly, but you know what? They got it done. Eric Decker had a huge game for the Jets, and Chris Ivory, while he wasn't able to get anything going on the ground all day, he was able to punch it in from 1 yard out twice. So that was big for Gang Green to get that big another win, playing the Bills on Thursday night. Next, the Panthers were able to remain undefeated, being the Packers. I expected that the Packers were going to come in, that Eddie Lacy was going to be able to run the ball, that Aaron Rodgers was going to be able to throw the ball real well. Well, I got one of those things right. Rodgers was able to throw the ball. He had a great game, but he wasn't able to get it done. Cam Newton threw for 4 TDs. Aaron Rodgers had added 3 of his own. The two quarterbacks, it was a great game by them, but the Panthers were able to hold off Green Bay and to remain undefeated. The Bills, Rex Ryan finally is able to get it done out of the bye. That was one of the things that plagued him big time with the Jets, is that he was never able to win coming out of the bye. He was able to get it done against the Dolphins. The running game was just spectacular. LaShawn McCoy and Carlos Williams combined for 212 yards and 3 touchdowns. Just pretty ridiculous. Ground and pound, getting it done. The Steelers and the Raiders, they turned in a great game. The Steelers were up big early. Big Ben had a great game. He threw for 334 yards, 2 TDs, and 1 interception. On the down note of that is that he injured himself. I haven't been able to check yet to see what the extent of his injury is, so that's something that Pittsburgh fans definitely should be a little concerned about, unless some news has come out that he's fine. On other news for the Steelers, DeAngelo Williams may end up being one of the biggest free agent signings of the 2015 NFL offseason. With Le'Veon Bell out for the rest of the year, Williams had himself a day. Let me see. He went off for 170 yards and 2 TDs. He could end up being huge for the Steelers if they've got any designs on making it to the playoffs and going far this year. And finally, the last game, it was another undefeated team going into the Broncos. We're going into Indianapolis. Peyton Manning returning home to play the Colts. And the Colts were able to get the win to hand the Broncos their first loss. And a game by 2 great quarterbacks in Andrew Luck and Peyton Manning was unfortunately overshadowed by Aqib Talib at the end of the game, ruining the Broncos' chances to stay undefeated when he decided to poke Dwayne Allen blatantly in the face. It cost his team the chance to win. It's going to be reviewed by the NFL, and he is more than likely going to end up getting suspended. Such an idiotic and stupid play. You got to be smarter than that. You got a team who's been undefeated so far as a team. They've been perfect, and you go and ruin it like that. It's also a shame because Andrew Luck, for some reason, anytime Peyton Manning goes back home to play Andrew Luck and the Colts, he's unable to get it done. Andrew Luck outdueled Peyton today. While he threw for 30 less yards, they both threw for 2 TDs. The only difference was Luck didn't throw any picks. So the Colts, congrats to them on getting the win. They're going to try and battle and win what is the worst division in football, the AFC South. So we'll see how that turns out for them. I'm going to cut it short because I'm starting to run out of time. As I said before, my name's Paul Malamud. My nickname's Moody, if you want to call me that. You can find me on Twitter, at TheRealMoody82. Find me on Instagram at Moody Sports. You can follow my live game blogs, videos on Snapchat at PMoody82. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Make sure to check out ProFootballSpot.com. I'll see you all Tuesday night. Good night.